Hi, I'm Danielle Brown, para archer. I enjoyed a very, very successful career, so gold in Beijing and London 2012, and the first disabled athlete to transition onto the able-bodied team. So I got to go to the Commonwealth Games in 2010. I've been doing some mentoring with some young people through SportsAid, which is just great fun. It's brilliant to hear about their ambitions in sport and how they're doing, but also the challenges. Even in different sports, you've got similar challenges. And I think that shared learning, that collective feedback is so, so important to help them develop and grow. Going to a games for the very first time is really, really exciting, and it's just a privilege being able to work with other athletes to share my experiences of a games and learnings, because if you can go out there and learn from other people's mistakes or the successes, what went really well, what they could have done better, and help really prepare people for going there, so to better understand that environment really helps. So working with the team to help with that has been great fun. The main experience has been my actual experience of going to a games and being able to share that and what it was actually like. I think you can watch videos or read books, but until you've actually been there, actually understanding what it's like is very different. So being able to share that. A lot of athletes I noticed in my career used to spend longer on the training range or look at things like tech at how to get better. And I always invested in myself. And my theory was, if I could get me as a person right, then me as an athlete would shine. So I spent a lot of time investing into that self-development, and being able to share strategies and tips around that, I feel is really, really important. Working with young people through mentoring has just been a really, really inspiring, enriching process for me, bringing all these different athletes together in different sports, talking about their challenges, their successes, and thinking about their goals as well and what they need to do to get there. I think it's brilliant, and really as well, whilst we think about this, preparing them for future, things like networking and building those contacts, those connections are so, so important. Something I didn't realize as an athlete until I got out of sport. So, for me, it's not just about equipping these athletes with the tools to progress their sporting career, but thinking about that life after sport as well. Support team is absolutely critical. I always say that nobody succeeds on their own. And, I was in an individual sport. So I had this whole team of people behind me, family, friends, coaches, other support staff that were there helping me. But I think as an athlete, what you've got to learn is being able to communicate with that team. So really communicating your goals, what you want to achieve, your challenges as well. I think as an athlete, sometimes it can feel really, really difficult to ask for help when you need it. My advice to somebody going to a games for the very first time is to just soak up the experience. I think that we learn so much through experience, and I think even if things don't go to plan, sometimes you actually learn far more from that experience than you do when it all falls into place and goes really, really well. So I would just say soak it up, take it as a huge learning opportunity, regardless of whether you do really, really well and completely smash it, or if you bomb out in the first round. Totally doesn't matter, as long as you can learn from it. That's not just your performance, that's also observing other people and seeing what they do. Sport for me is really about bringing people together and showcasing brilliant matches and performances. And I really hope that Birmingham does that. I'm sure we'll see some amazing athletes there doing brilliant things.